And yet, and that's also somehow the only place where we can find bipartisan consensus
On
in
what?
Congress, right? Is
Going and killing people.
Yes, going and killing people,
Yeah.
or at least just not saying anything about it and letting the president do it on his own.
Thereby, obviously, completely exacerbating the problem. We now know that the targeted assassinations didn't work in the war on drugs and is still not working in the war on drugs. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you... Did you have that guy? What's his name? It'll come back to me. The book is called Chasing the Scream. It's called The Beginning and the End of the War on Drugs. Anyway,
Johan Hari.
That's right.
I don't know if we had him here on HuffPost Live.
Yeah.
We did have him here on HuffPost Live, I'm being told. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you've read his book, it's a fascinating book and well worth a read. But what it points out and the evidence that he produces is pretty conclusive. Is that the theory that you can go in and cut the head off a snake? So you say that bloke's a big wheel in Al Qaeda. We'll go and kill him, and that will solve the problem. It doesn't. It exacerbates the problem. There are always 3 or 4 or half a dozen younger men ready to step into that void, even more filled with the will to fight you.
Of course.
And the more of them you kill, the more of them you create. So it's just creating a bigger monster. Well, who is that convenient for? Well, clearly people who make
people
weapons.
that need to keep fighting them. Yeah, that justify their existence.
Yeah, the Pentagon.
And their salaries off of that, of
exactly.
course.
And the
yeah, and we see that, with the cartels, and we see it with terrorist organizations abroad too. How then, all of this that we're talking about here right now is just what is the latest